Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Nice line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
First down and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And here comes a deep shot. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Caught behind the line. It's Little. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense going with the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Collins. Receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Lets it go. And he's got it. And the game just good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. To throw, it's Collins. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. LSU has moved into the red zone. Send the back in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense facing second and goal. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle, but first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Collins. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Just time enough for one more play in the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the second half is a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
That gain makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and his defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Collins. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion now from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Little. Oh, the football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, to come out throwing. With the catch, it's Thompson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Sooners begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Thompson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Arnold. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to extend the play. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll hand it off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Collins. He's escaping the pocket now. Stays up. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the punter onto the field. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's McIntyre. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Thompson. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He breaks free. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now to try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Collins. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Little. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important third down play coming up after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Finds his man, has the first down. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and long, you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
The shotgun running play call. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go as he's being hit. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
While they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Arnold. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.